what is the most significant assumption you think aspiring data analysts make when planning out their careers? And I guess a kind of interesting twist on that question, like what are the assumptions they make that are misplaced about a data analyst career?
Yeah, Alex Aionos I think was talking about this. So I don't want to steal his idea, but I'm basically going to steal his idea. I already made a LinkedIn post about it recently. I think people think that you have to go, especially for data analytics, right? Data analysts, they want like an employer needs like basic things done with data analytics, whether it's Excel, SQL, Python, R, whatever. Just like basic tasks done to analyze data. And I think one of his recent LinkedIn posts, he was talking about people present this portfolio for like an entry level data analyst, and it has like all this machine learning algorithms and
Right.
like advanced methods of using like gradient descent and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean, that's great, but like you just need to like I need just like this. I need you to analyze this like budget that I have right here, and maybe provide some deficiencies. I don't think we're going to use a machine learning algorithm on it.
Right.
Uh, so I think people one they get a little too overwhelmed, and they can go they can think that they need to know it way more advanced than they actually need to, and that they just need to focus on the basics and understand that in order to and display those skills in order to land like an entry level job.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty similar. We recently had Shashank Chauhan on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you probably know
Love me
him.
some shock. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he was in episode number 623, and that was something that he said too. He was like, for data analytics, for an entry level data analyst role, I might not be able to remember totally off the cuff here, but he was saying things like you've got to have some understanding of BI tools, maybe something like Tableau, and he was like, you can learn Tableau in a weekend, and then spend a couple of weeks learning simple SQL queries, uh, be able to do some relatively advanced Excel stuff like VLOOKUPs, and you're set. On the job, then you can maybe learn some Python that'll help you automate some things. But he was like, you can be prepared for a data analyst career in a couple of months if you focus on it full time.
Yes, so true. If you can just focus, I like how you talked about those tools specifically from him because that's exactly what I would recommend. And like my first job, I just knew mainly Excel, but then I got the job, and then I started to learn Power BI and implementing Power BI in my job. Then my next job, I started implementing SQL and also had to do Tableau. So started learning that, and so you can sort of snowball and learn more tools as you progress in your career. But you have to start first at those core tools to even get the job.